I'm not moving on this issue, so I won't be voting for any legislation to go through, full stop. That's it. That's my conscience. That's the decision I've made, and that's what I'll be standing by. I can tell you what, these guys are prepared to take a round for their country, and some of them are, you know, well on less than $100,000 a year go in to do this, and you want to give them a pay cut and you want to take leave off them at Christmas time, that leave that they spend with their families that are so precious to them. Nah, it's enough. You know, this is my conscience, and if I'm told that I'll follow the party line, well then the party will be shown that I won't be following the party line, and then it'll be up to Clive Palmer to ask me to leave. That's how it'll operate. That's how it will work. Playing the nice game is no longer, those days are over.
Well, we'll continue to talk with the crossbenchers. Every issue has to be seen on its own merits. Whether it's higher education reform, whether it's the Medicare co-payment, the pay deal for defence personnel doesn't have to go through the Parliament.
She's lost the plot, hasn't she, Jackie Lambie?
I certainly wouldn't say that.
I don't think that Clive Palmer or his senators are the main game here. The main game is Tony Abbott. Tony Abbott gives marvellous speeches about our defence forces, but he sends his lawyers into the independent tribunal and he directs them to argue for a real pay cut for the defence forces.
You know what, I'm not backing down on this. I'm going to stand my ground, and that's just the way it is.
Threats do not work with the government.
So will you reconsider it?
No, the deal has been struck. You know, for those people that are concerned about the increase in defence pay, I wish we could pay our defence force more. I wish we could pay everyone more. But the money is not in the budget. And I'd say to Senator Lambie and others, and to Bill Shorten, if you want to pay people more, you've got to have more income. And when you oppose initiatives in the budget that reduce government expenditure, all you're doing is making it harder for us to pay people more at the end of the day.
Did you run this decision by Clive Palmer?
This is a conscience decision, and this is from my own conscience. And Clive Palmer's very aware of my decision, and what Clive Palmer chooses to do with that in his own conscience is Clive Palmer's call.
The Palmer United Party leader, Clive Palmer, isn't doing any interviews today. He's released a statement saying he's consistently opposed the government's stance on defence pay. In relation to Senator Lambie and her comments, he says she is very passionate about the issue, as she did wear a uniform and served this country for more than 10 years. And Mr Palmer says the beauty of democracy is that people are allowed to have their own positions on matters such as these. But he says he won't make a political stance or statement on Remembrance Day or Anzac Day, as he believes there's a political process to follow.